put up or shut up.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside, it's hot. Inside, it's roasted.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. So here we go. Should be a good one. Nice counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Beautiful counter punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than equal.
Failing to score with that right hook. Nice counter. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Good counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Those counter punches have a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. And there's the bell for round two. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She catches and counters. She got clipped by that counter. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Back and forth they go. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Shields in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job.
Let's get it started in round three. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They block the uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Good counter shot by her. Straight right, just misses. Perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. She blocks that jab. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about shields in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Now you're switching off. That's her round. So I love that. Some beautiful boxing there. Your jabs are slick. You're starting to suss it. Your mind back. Get your focus back.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Perfect counter lands. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. They threw the hook, it didn't land. That jab doesn't score. She scores that counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about shields in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Throw it from your mind. Okay? Don't think about each shot one at a time. We need to set her up.
From camp to get here and blow it now. So I need you
To beat her. That's where we're going to win. Okay? So you just keep going. She's absolutely shattered. You can see her now. Walk straight across.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He wasn't ready for that counter. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Straight right, just misses. Can't land the jab there. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab does not score. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That uppercut's blocked. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Shields in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
Keep that going. Don't forget the jab.
This is the beginning of round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice right hand. There's a counter shot. Missing with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punch. And down goes Cruz Dezern. And as you can see,
oh my God, with the jab, we.
Punch did the trick.
A shot from the gods took her out.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Just starting to suss out what's going on. So all we need to do now, mix it up.
Now you're switching off. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
Two, and then a body, just keep it going, stay on top of her, and she won't get
Bad round. We have bad rounds. That's fine. We don't care. We get back up.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A perfect counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. He wasn't ready for that counter. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you go out thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He misses with that jab. These punches coming from every angle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Let's her back into the fight that round. That's her beater. That's where we're going to win. Okay, so you just keep going. She's absolutely next. So keep focused. Get your jab. Keep pushing. You're on the offensive now. Great work. I love that. Some beautiful boxing there. Your jabs are slick. She's starting to suss out what's going on. So all we need to do now, mix it up and we'll stay on top.
It's only one round that you've lost.
You've switched off completely. Just keep it going. Stay on top of her and she won't be able to get the foot in the round.
That's a terrible round. So come on.
You're not missing your powers. Okay, so just keep that up. Keep that going. Don't.
It's better. She's not even in your league.
There's the bell to start round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And Franchon goes down! As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and you've got to believe she knows she's losing here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
The jab doesn't quite connect. There's a counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Catch and shoot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. about Cruz Dezern in that last round.
Mix it up. She's got the driver's down.
And there's the bell for round 9. Well, Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Are you okay? You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.